Once upon a time, there was a carpet named Carl. Carl was a beautiful carpet with intricate designs and vibrant colors. He was placed in a grand palace where he was walked on by kings and queens, lords and ladies. But as the years went by, Carl saw things that no carpet should ever have to see. He saw the cruelty of the rulers, the poverty of the people, and the corruption that ran rampant through the palace. He saw revolutions come and go, and each time, the blood of the fallen stained his fibers. Finally, Carl had had enough. He could no longer sit idly by and watch as the people suffered. So one night, when the palace was quiet and everyone was asleep, Carl rose up. He crept out of the palace and into the streets, where he rallied the people to rise up against their oppressors. The people were hesitant at first, but Carl's words were powerful and they soon joined in the revolt. Together, they stormed the palace and overthrew the corrupt rulers. The people were finally free, and Carl was hailed as a hero. From then on, Carl was no longer just a carpet. He was a symbol of the power of the people to rise up and fight for their rights. He was respected and revered, and his story was told for generations to come. With the palace in ruins and the old rulers deposed, the people were left without a leader. They looked to Carl, the carpet who had led them to victory, to guide them in this new era of freedom. Carl was hesitant at first, but he knew that the people needed someone to lead them. So he agreed to become the president of the newly formed republic. As president, Carl worked tirelessly to improve the lives of his people. He implemented policies to alleviate poverty and inequality, and he worked to rebuild the country after years of oppression. He also made sure that the people were always involved in the decisions that affected their lives, and he was always willing to listen to their concerns. Under Carl's leadership, the country prospered. The people were happy and content, and the economy was strong. Carl's story was now not only inspiring but also a tale of a successful leader who brought change. As the years passed, Carl grew old and knew it was time to step down. He was proud of all that he had accomplished and was happy to know that the country was in good hands. He was now remembered as a president who not only led a revolution but also brought prosperity to his people. And even though Carl was no longer in office, his spirit continued to live on in the hearts of the people, who would always remember him as the carpet who became their president. If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider liking the video and subscribe to be notified of freshly baked, frightfully generic stories.